up, guys? It's VapeTech Unboxed and I am back with another video. Today we will be going over my top 5 most used iPhone 7 cases for the month of May. But before we begin this video, I just want to say I hope you all are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I love you guys, but you already know that. So let's get into the video. So here we go. We got the iPhone 7. A lot of people asked me about this little sticker here, the retro sticker. I'll leave that linked down below in the description for you, along with all of the cases I'm going to be showing you today. So if you want to pick any of these cases up, the link will be down below in the description for each and every single one. You guys know how it is. Alright, so let's jump into the first case. We'll start off with the least used case of the month, and then we will go on to the most used case of the month. A case that I found myself using a lot more than a lot of my other cases, yet not as much as the other 4, is BAM. This one here is the Silk Tough Armor, I believe, or Armor. I don't know all the prices off the top of my head. I'm gonna do my best to let you guys know, but all that information again is in the description, so if you need the prices to these, I'll make sure to put that down there for you guys. Alright, so we have the Silk Tough Armor. A lot of people have also been asking me where I got my lock screen. If you guys want the lock screen, it will also be down there for you guys, so go there after this video and you guys can pick that up. But anyways, the Silk. I have done a video on every single one of these cases I'm going to be showing you, so if you guys want to check those out, I'll go ahead and link that in the description as well, along with little cards right over here for you guys. But let's go ahead and throw this one on the phone. So this is what the Silk Armor case looks like on the iPhone 7. So the Silk case it's a pretty thin looking case. There are a lot thinner cases for more drop protection, but it is a thin looking case. You do get very nice grips on the both sides. You see they're very grippy. There's no way this case is coming out of your hand. It does feel good in your hand. The back is transparent, so you can see the color through the back. It also comes in an all clear. I got the smoke one here. Your camera lens is completely covered, so you don't gotta worry about dropping it and scratching that lens, because that cutout is surely deep enough. The buttons, they're very tactile, very clicky. You get a nice response out of the buttons. The cutouts are legit and accurate. The lightning cutout is super big, so you will definitely be able to fit a third-party charger right in there, no problem. This case does give you very raised bezels for front screen protection. That does go over my screen protector very nicely, so if you drop your phone face down, you are covered. So this is the Silk case. I think it looks pretty sick, especially with the matte black iPhone. It's just different. I got it because it's different, does feel really good in your hand, gives you great grip, and it also gives you a little bit of protection, so that's always nice. It looks really tough too. But that's the Silk case. Bam, get that out of here. Alright, let's take a look at my second most used case. That's gonna go to BAM. This one is the Poetic Karbon Shield, I believe this one's called. This case is so sick. I can't remember if I put it in last month's, but I've been using this case so much. This case right here is so inexpensive, like super cheap. It's probably the cheapest out of all the cases I'm gonna be showing you. So super inexpensive, but it's just so sick looking. I just can't get enough of it. It has that carbon fiber sticker on the back. You have some nice grippy, like rubbery material on the sides. You do get like little slits on both sides. They're kind of raised little bumps, but that does help a grip. Super thin case. It does have slightly raised bezels for front screen protection. Cutouts are good. I just like this case. It's so lightweight. It looks really, really sick. Probably my favorite TPU style case that I have right now. I just love this case. It looks so dope. I like the mixture between like the glossy carbon fiber and then it's like a matty rubber texture over here. I like that combo between the two. I think it makes the case look really awesome. And then you just have a little Poetic insignia here. Camera cutout is fairly large and deep enough to protect your lens. The buttons are super easy to click. You don't really get too much like that satisfying clicky, but they're super easy to click. No problems there. But this one right here is the Poetic Poetic Karbon Shield, the cheapest one out of all the cases I'm going to be showing you, and my favorite TPU case that I have so far. I really wasn't a fan of the whole TPU style cases, but this little guy right here has changed my mind. I like using this one a lot. This is always my go-to case. If I know I'm not going to be too rough on my phone, I don't have to worry about, you know, I'm not going to need all that drop protection. This is the case I'll go to every single time. So this is the Poetic Karbon Shield. Get that out of here. The third most used case for the month of May. Bam. It'll have to go to the RhinoShield PlayProof. It's just something about this case that I can't get enough of. Look at that fit. Did you hear that? Look at that fit. So the RhinoShield PlayProof has 11 feet drop protected, military certified drop protection, all this crazy amount of protection, and take a look at how thin the case is. This case will slide in and out of your pockets very easily. It's super, super thin. I don't know. That's why I totally love this case. Fits the phone like a glove. Buttons, they're like a stiff yet very satisfying, very tactile feedback you get out of these buttons. The cutouts though, I have mentioned this in previous videos. These cutouts, I like that style. I like the way they do these cutouts. It's so clean. It makes the case look completely closed off. I really like that style. It's just your cutouts here and then your large cutout for your lining cable. So dope. And then you have very raised bezels for the front screen protection. It goes over my screen protector kind of a lot. You see that? I don't have any issues dropping my phone, well, by accident. I don't want to do it on purpose, but I'm not afraid to drop my phone when it's in this case. I know it's going to be protected. The only thing about this case is it is a little slippery. I have tried to like scratch up the back, but little scratches, little minor scratches, they wipe off very easily. Very easily. You see I just took a microfiber cloth and all the wear and tear, all the little mini scratches are now gone. Now it looks brand new. So it is kind of like scratch resistant. I haven't been able to scratch it up, not trying to, but I haven't noticed any deep scratches at all. And I've been pretty rough with this case. The fact that it's so thin is just why it's in my top 3 for the most used cases so far for the month of May. It's so thin, offers so much protection. It is very slippery though, so you have to be careful. Although when it's in your hand, it's so thin that I feel like I have a nice good grip on it just because it's so thin. If it was a thicker case, that would be an issue because then I can see it easily slipping out of my hand. But since it's so thin, it doesn't really slip out of my hand, but it is slippery. So keep that in mind. This is the PlayProof. It is a little slippery, but you get tons of protection and it's very, very thin. Let's go ahead and try on case number 2. Get that out of here. Bam! The UAG Monarch has probably made its debut in tons of my videos by now, but I'm doing a video on the cases that I use the most for the month, so I have to be honest, and this case was used quite a bit. This is the UAG Monarch in crimson, that crimson red color. So sick. It's like cherry red. I just love it. Camera cutout so deep. You get very raised bezels for front screen protection to protect that screen. You got some nice grip. It just looks so good. Now UAG is gonna offer you tons of protection, but it is a little bit more bulky than the PlayProof, of course. It's square. It's a different style of case, which is why I switch between my top 3 so often, because I like having the rounder case at times and then I like throwing on the square case. It makes me feel like I have a whole new phone. So I like to switch between the two, square and round. But the UAG is definitely more of a squared off case. 5 layers of protection with this one, probably the most protection out of all the UAG cases, except for the, I don't know, the wallet style one that has the front screen. That's gonna offer a little bit more protection, obviously. But out of the Plasma, Pathfinder, Monarch, the Monarch's gonna have the most protection. Has 5 layers. It has genuine leather, real screws. It's just a really nice heavy duty case. Looks super classy, super official with this case for sure. So that's the UAG Monarch, my second most used case for the iPhone 7. Get that out of here. And I'm sure you guys can all guess what my #1 most used case is for the month of May. Bam. It has to go to the RhinoShield SolidSuit for sure. Now the RhinoShield SolidSuit offers tons of protection. It fits the phone like a glove and it is so freaking thin, it's ridiculous. So first of all, with the case, you do get a microfiber lining on the inside to protect the back of your phone, so that way you don't have to worry about it getting scratched up if something gets stuck in between. But watch this fit. Watch how freaking tight this case is. You see that? It's ridiculous, literally ridiculous. Now I will make a confession, and I do wish that I would have picked up the black, but honestly I have found that the white has gone with everything that I wear. So I have no problem putting this case on when I'm wearing black, white, red, green, blue, any colors. White looks pretty dope, not even gonna lie. I tend to go for black cases just because it looks good on the matte black iPhone 7 and it goes with everything, but the white one does look pretty fresh. The marble on the back, of course, is not real marble, and some people were asking me if it's slippery. No, it is not slippery. It actually helps with grip. It's not slippery at all. Like if I rub my fingers through it, my fingers kind of get stuck on it. Not slippery at all. Buttons are nice and clicky. Cutouts are the exact same as the PlayProof, my favorite style. Very raised bezels for front screen protection. This case is just an all-around freaking amazing case. Fits the phone so tightly, like a glove. I will say it over and over again. It fits the phone like a glove. Super thin, offers like 11 feet drop protection, military standard drop protection. It is my favorite case right now out of all the cases I own. This is probably my favorite, and then it's of course the UAG, but I don't know, I really dig the SolidSuit. I really do. This case is just so unique. I like looking at it and seeing that different texture, that different material. It's so different than any case that I own, and I think that's why I like it so much, because it's just so different. I'm glad I picked this one up. The steel looks pretty sick too, and so does the carbon fiber, but I just like the way this marble looks. I think it looks really awesome. Now I have dropped my phone while it was in this case a few times, and I have scuffed it up pretty bad. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Let's try to get it in there. Do you see that on the corner? It is scuffed up pretty bad. And this side, there's like a little one that you probably can't really see. The marble though, not a scratch on the marble. It was just a little scuffed on the corners, but this case has held up pretty darn well. And my phone did not have a single scratch on it, not a crack in my screen, nothing. So it really did its job. I dropped it from pretty high. I was really not careful when I dropped this. It was probably one of my harshest drops to this iPhone 7 since I've had it. But I'm so glad it was in this case, otherwise I don't think it would have survived. So definitely #1 goes to the RhinoShield SolidSuit. But there you guys have it. That is my top 5 most used iPhone 7 cases for the month of May. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you let me know down below which case out of these 5 is your favorite case, and if you have any case suggestions or cases you want to see me pick up before you buy, make sure you also put that down below in the comments as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, you already know where to dab. Shout out to everybody who's following me on social. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those links are down below in the description. If you are into pranks and vlogs, make sure you go check out my second channel that I have with Nicole. The link for that is down below in the description. Make sure you guys go sub. We're doing some awesome challenges and pranks and stuff like that on that channel. If you guys are into beauty and makeup or know anybody who is into beauty and makeup, go check out Nicole's channel. She does some awesome tutorials, bunch of giveaways, all that cool stuff. So her link will also be down below in the description for you as well. I love each and every single one of you guys. Y'all better stay freaking dope, and I will catch you in my next video.